Listen. People like, hey, this is wrong, don't do it, then go do it. Like all that shit, like that shit makes no sense at all. Like that's the fucking problem. Hey, it's not okay, but I do it. Like that shit influences anybody who watches you, no matter who you are. You're showing it by action. Fuck what you saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, you showing that that's your fucking lifestyle, that that's how you living. I don't give a fuck what's coming out of your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of the situation type shit, when your action is, you know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bruh. You know what I'm saying? Shit not making sense. Shit not matching. You know, and then you know, that's what I be saying, you know, like, it's like we having these people, you know, who seemingly saying this shit and saying this and that, but it's like the way they handling situations, the way they move and the way they doing shit, you know what I'm saying, and just the way they, you know, trying to convince themselves in a way, trying to convince whoever they, you know, talking to, you know what I'm saying, and being willing to, you know, say that shit, you know what I'm saying, even though they action is not the shit they saying. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, that's wild. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if you evaluate that shit and look at that shit like damn. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit, I don't know. You know, I just think it's wild how, you know, once again, so many people just, you know, just so blindly, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, just, you know, whoever they feel, whoever they get the power to, you know, influence them in a certain type of way, this and that, and they just take it and run with it. But yeah, bro. Can't go that strong when you do it. Y'all always blame things on the object, thing, person, etc. It's you. Alcohol doesn't make you an alcoholic. Gambling doesn't make you lose money. Huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's huge. Put that shit in perspective. Really evaluate that shit. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, when you got that perspective type shit, you truly understand, you know what I'm saying, to a certain extent, how much you in control. You know what I'm saying? Like this alcohol isn't fucking forcing itself down my fucking system. You know what I'm saying? I gotta go wherever I'm going to get alcohol. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I gotta pick the drink up. I gotta then drink the drink. I gotta, you know what I'm saying? I'm putting myself within that situation. I'm allowing myself to do that. This, and that. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna go, you know, I wanna stop. I wanna, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't fucking blame the alcohol. You know what I'm saying? Can't blame the fucking gambling. Motherfucker, it's you. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a whole bunch of people who drink and they not alcoholics. There's a whole bunch of people who gamble and they not fucking, going crazy and obsessed with this shit and losing all type of money and spending all type of money. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that itself should be just, of how, once again, of how we're different. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, that's a different person. Yeah, you're right. That is a different fucking person. So therefore, it's not the fucking object, the thing, the person, this, and that. You know what I'm saying? Because it wouldn't matter who the fuck you are. If it was foundationally that thing, then everybody's fucked. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, motherfuckers giving it the power, and you know what I'm saying? That's solely how it's controlling those motherfuckers. So, it's just odd, you know what I'm saying, when just people go, alcohol is bad, drugs are bad, gambling is bad, this, and that is bad. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, to a certain extent of certain shit, sure, it doesn't fucking help. You know what I'm saying? Unless evaluated in that sense, or, you know what I'm saying, this, and that, you know what I'm saying? But let's not just solely, you know what I'm saying, say it's bad. You know what I'm saying? Because what about it is bad? Like, just because of what it could so-called do to your system, just because of, you know what I'm saying, the uncertainty of, it's like, you know what I'm saying, certain shit come to certain shit, and you know what that is. You know what I'm saying? If you fucking, you know what I'm saying, getting drugs from, well, no, I'm not even gonna, but like, yeah, bro, like that shit isn't cool. You know what I'm saying? And it's just, once again, gambling ain't done nothing. Alcohol ain't done nothing. And y'all blaming them. They ain't done nothing. they like, why y'all blaming us? Shit, we ain't do nothing. Y'all the ones who did it. I don't know. It's just odd. Yeah, and it's like, you know what I'm saying, sure, it doesn't help, and let's evaluate this shit, you know what I'm saying, but let's not pick and choose in the way y'all doing, you know what I'm saying, because there's so much shit in this world, you know what I'm saying, that, also isn't helping, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, y'all spending this crazy money on these stupid ass houses, cars, you know what I'm saying? That's just, the general shit, you know what I'm saying? All this crazy money on whatever you know what I'm saying, you spending it on, and it's like, there's people who's hungry, there's people who ain't got no fucking clothes, there's people who fucking on the street, there's people with nowhere to go, there's people, you know what I'm saying, like, let me talk to you. You know what I'm saying? We over here entertainment based and shit, like spending shit on our entertainment, man. My people not good. You know what I'm saying? Like, my people is not good. My people out there on the street, my people is hungry, my people is thirsty. You understand what I'm telling you? My people ain't got nowhere to go. My people ain't got a roof over their head. My people, you know what I'm saying? They're struggling at a cost that you know what I'm saying, that wasn't, I mean, yeah, firstly, it wasn't their choice, you know what I'm saying, just within us being born into this shitty world. And it's like, you know what I'm saying, just like for the motherfuckers who being affected by all this shit, that's like, you know what I'm saying, that hasn't gained anything from this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all, living and this and that, and y'all like everything cool, but it's like the way they didn't set this shit up was like, in order for this living cool, everything chill shit, there's people who, you know what I'm saying, suffering, you know what I'm saying, fucking trying to get crumbs, and it's fucked up. That shit just, I don't agree with that shit. You know what I'm saying? I really didn't inserted that. You know what I'm saying? I'm practicing it more and more. That shit becoming more like, more of a habit, more natural. Like to say agree, disagree instead of right and wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, you know what I'm saying? It's like right's wrong. It's like what's right, what's wrong. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I still say this and that, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? I say that's not right. It's like, well, well, that's wrong. Well, I agree, I disagree. And it's like, it's oneself. It's, you know what I'm saying, me speaking for me and understanding there's not no absolute right or wrong. Some think being nice is cringe or something because people can give a simple compliment and seen as overhyped, or you like them. Or you like them, like so-called want to be in a romantic relationship, this and that, you know what I'm saying? And that's, that's big, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's once again creating this bullshit and creating like an atmosphere type shit and this type of vibe around this certain shit, you know what I'm saying, to make people just, feel awkward about, you know what I'm saying, this shit. And it's like, that has nothing to do with nothing. You know what I'm saying? That has nothing to do with them fucking, them being nice. Why does that have to mean, oh, they like them. They want to be in a romantic relationship. They want to this, and that. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody trying to fucking go out on a date with them. Ain't nobody trying to date them. Ain't nobody trying to be friends with them. Ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying? Like, motherfucker just being nice because that's who that motherfucker is. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's in that motherfucker vocabulary. That's what's on this nigga brain. That's this nigga lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could never speak to you again. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, it was just another interaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers be thinking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, sure, there's times where motherfuckers go out their way, but you know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody going out they fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? That just tell me the type of lifestyle you living and the way you thinking and the shit that you be doing and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think that's going out of their way, you know what I'm saying, just being on some genuine nice shit, then it's like, you know what I'm saying? The way y'all overhype that shit and just making it to something it's not. And once again, demonize fucking shit that I feel is good for us, you know what I'm saying? Shit that I feel is, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I mean, that should just be us and how we interact with each other and, you know what I'm saying, wanting to be kind, wanting to be nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck, wouldn't that be great? You know what I'm saying? Just being nice to each other. And you know what I'm saying? It's like, talk about doesn't help, you know what I'm saying? This system, the way we live in this doesn't help that, you know what I'm saying? There's people with, you know what I'm saying, this crazy stress of just dealing with a whole bunch of shit and, you know what I'm saying, like, this job shit doesn't help, this money shit doesn't help, the way this shit is constructed doesn't fucking help, like, I mean, this shit does not fucking help. You know what I'm saying? The people who hasn't gotten help, you know what I'm saying, still have these, such flawed foundations. That shit doesn't help. Like, This shit doesn't fucking help, you know what I'm saying? But like I say, it's not about, you know what I'm saying, the well-being of humans. It's not about, you know what I'm saying, helping humans and, you know what I'm saying, fucking healing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they not worrying about healing you fuckers. They worrying about you being a slave to them, and that's it. They don't give a fuck about your mental. They really don't even give a fuck about your physical to a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, hey, if you can't do the job, you know, I get somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, you ain't nothing but a slave to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is nothing. You're just a little worker. Man, y'all niggas need to realize some of y'all don't actually like art. Some of y'all don't actually like art that some create, but y'all like how they look, so then give them attention. Show their art attention even though you don't care for it. I mean, I don't know. Like, first, I don't think it's cool to just like somebody for their opinions. Like, sure, that's pulled you in, but I feel like you should take that opportunity to learn about their art and see if you like it or not. Or if they're open about who they are, you can learn about them, and that's cool. But just supporting everything they do because they make you horny, shit ain't right. Because y'all making somebody famous just because, not because they art or who they are. Huge. Y'all making somebody famous just because, not because of their art or who they are. That shit is crazy. Y'all making somebody famous just because, not because they art or who they are. That shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and that was like fucking well, but yeah, I mean that shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, cause you know, just obviously, you know, due to so-called technology or this and that, you know what I'm saying? It was different, but it's like, you know, back in a certain time, you know what I'm saying? You listening to something, you like, that shit is good. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it wasn't, you know, sure, you know, who is that type shit? Maybe this, and that, but it's like, you wasn't, you know, it's not like you was seeing them. It's not like, you know, you fucking went and looked and searched for them, and you know what I'm saying? It's like, it was about you listening to it and, you know, you liking it for the most part. You seeing something, you liking it for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, nowadays, you know, motherfuckers is seeing, you know what I'm saying, the person, and then they just obsessed with the person, and then it's like, you know what I'm saying, whatever the person is, you know, whatever art they're, you know, expressing or creating or putting out there, whatever, it's like, they just fucking with it just because it's them. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, like with me, like, sure, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with just, you know, so many, you know, musicians, magicians, musicians. It's a tough word. Musicians. Regardless, I fuck with so many musicians, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you know what I'm saying? Even when I listen to them, you know what I'm saying, I may think they shit is fire on a couple or a few or this, and that. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe like a better example type shit. Like musicians that I like, you know, fucked with, you know, back when or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying, I fuck with them and I'm, you know, waiting for them to release music. This is that. It's like, I'm not just gonna fuck with everything they got just because it's them. I'm sorry to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know what I'm saying? That I'm able to separate the art and the artist, you know what I'm saying? I do that shit because, you know what I'm saying, I can be non-biased, you know what I'm saying? And I can non-biased in the sense of, you know what I'm saying, just, oh, that's that person that created or this and that, you know what I'm saying? So I can really evaluate the art and, you know what I'm saying, really just, accept it in the way of, the way it's so-called being presented or this and that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm not finna fuck with every song that they put out. It's not happening. I mean, that's literally not happening just because it's them. Like, I don't give a fuck who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could have dedicated that shit to me. If that shit is, you know what I'm saying? If I ain't fucking with it, listen. I'm not fucking with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you want me to do? You know, I'm like, but obviously it being, that artist that I do fuck with, this and that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't gonna be nothing but shit, a few, you know what I'm saying, songs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, because there's a reason I'm fucking with them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there's so many fucking musicians that's just, I mean, a lot of people are making great music. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's kind of, within just certain areas. I mean, I feel like the creativity is, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's so much of it, and some people may be feeling like, what else, is new or this and that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know. I feel like some people just can fucking slow down and try to go find that new, try to just let their imagination go, you know what I'm saying? Just not trying to push out tracks and, you know what I'm saying? I mean, because listen, some of this shit is like, I don't know, I'm hearing the, very, I mean, you know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, it's, so-called bad thing to hear similar shit. It's just like damn within a sense. You know what I'm saying? That you kind of have I could probably get like 20 different songs and, you know what I'm saying? They probably sound like all fucking similar to, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, it's a deeper discussion and it's very situational. You know what I'm saying? It's not like just, oh, these songs sound similar to shit is ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. Crazy how companies gotta have such strict policies because if anything happens, shit can come back to them. Instead of that person just being held accountable or depending on the situation, that shit just happens. Like makes shit so unfun. All jobs unfun. Like you should be able to do whatever, but money involved and fuck shit up huge. You know what I'm saying? Like, and yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about shit. You know what I'm saying? Just as far as foundationally for all these dumbass laws and all this formality policy bullshit, it's because, you know what I'm saying, people gonna go and people gonna go and point the fucking finger and go on something, you know what I'm saying? People not gonna, wanna be held accountable for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it doesn't, you know what I'm saying, get a chance to, allow shit to happen and just being able to evaluate the shit and, you know what I'm saying, take the opportunity and, learn from it or, you know what I'm saying, practicing how to evaluate shit and take opportunities and learn from it. Practice to understand that shit is going to happen and that, you know what I'm saying, whether that be you by just doing something, whether, you know what I'm saying, that was, you know, somebody else, you know what I'm saying, even though they connected to the company, they just did something. It's like, you know what I'm saying, it's like, I mean, that fucking company isn't, sure, they may have hired this fucker, but this fucker, you know what I'm saying, what that fucker just did, it's like, you know, what do you want the company to do? You know what I'm saying? Like, they wouldn't have, obviously wouldn't have hired the fucker if they knew that that's what they was on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, motherfuckers will, you know what I'm saying, put on this front this whole fucking time and then completely switch and, you know what I'm saying, do whatever. And, you know what I'm saying, it was the first time they ever did it in that one situation. That was like, it's the company's fault. And, you know, people want to sue people. And it's like, what the fuck are you on about? You know what I'm saying? It's like motherfuckers don't motherfuckers don't grasp situations. And, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we aren't practicing that shit. You know what I'm saying? You should be able to grasp a fucking grasp a fucking situation, and, you know what I'm saying, see like damn, this person, you know what I'm saying, whatever they did, like, that's fucked up in them. You know what I'm saying? Definitely, you know, let them, you know, make them aware if you want, you know what I'm saying, this and that. But it shouldn't be on no, like, I don't know, bro. Or like some shit malfunction, my nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't know. I think this shit is dumb. You know what I'm saying? And once again, I think it restricts people from practicing certain shit, from learning certain shit, from gaining experience in certain shit. And that's why they're handling situations they are. That's why they're doing the things they are, because, you know what I'm saying, they don't have no fucking practice in it. You know what I'm saying? And some people are just, you know, so much fear instilled of, you know what I'm saying, if they do, you know, accidentally do this or that, you know what I'm saying, then it's like, you know, oh no, you know, whatever. And it's like, it's all just, oh, you fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. That person need to be held accountable, and that's fucking it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, within the situation, like, that's fucking it, bro. That person did what they did, and, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is just, I don't know, but once again, it's about just control and them covering their ass and money. And because if it was the well-being of humans, if it was decisions based off of humans, you know what I'm saying, then we want to hold ourselves accountable and practice that shit. Use y'all supporters for stuff. Work with them. Want to make clothes, have them help you. They obviously want to, and you'll do it too. Like, why have people who don't give a fuck about you or your clothes make them? And sadly, they do it because we need money. But otherwise, they wouldn't do that shit big. You know what I'm saying? That shit is so fucking huge. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, people with audiences, it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand why, you know, the supporters are so uninvolved. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why there's such a disconnect in the way there is. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you know, yay, social media. You know what I'm saying? But, like, fuck that in a sense. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, bro, like, connection. You know what I'm saying? Like, and we in the natural world doing shit. Like, You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it should be all about. You know what I'm saying? And definitely just fucking, just being so grateful that, you know what I'm saying, for them to support you in the way they do. And from them just supporting you, you know what I'm saying, has given you this sense of, freedom within a money sense and shit like that. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? You want to make merch. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're like, oh, make merch, make merch. We want merch. Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Let's all collectively, come up with ideas, and then we'll all choose what it is. And let's all choose, the type of clothing, this, and that. You know what I'm saying? And then, okay, I'll do, we'll, you'll go like to different locations where, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, everybody is not gonna be fucking involved, you know what I'm saying? But then you can figure that out within a sense, you know what I'm saying? Obviously within your how many, you know what I'm saying, supporters you got, this and that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, then, y'all fucking making it. It's an experience, you know what I'm saying, with everybody. And, it's like, and then it's like, they see like, oh, you know what I'm saying, they're fucking a human being. Oh, I can just fucking chill and talk. Oh, like, you know what I'm saying? Then it won't be this, crazy odd, like, cause they'll be getting to know you. You know what I'm saying? Like, won't be this. Oh my god, oh my god, like, don't be all that bullshit. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, like, it's this some other species type shit that come from wherever, and I don't know, you know what I'm saying? But then it's like, you get to know them, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? You get to know something, it's like, I feel like everybody chilling within a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it could be the so-called most vicious animal out there, but, you know what I'm saying? Y'all get to know each other type shit. However, how mutual respect type shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all both recognize y'all not trying to be on no, crazy type shit. Y'all chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all are chilling. But yeah, like, I don't know. I just don't understand that shit. You know what I'm saying? Just the way we can just, come together. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have these, you know what I'm saying? You have, like, you literally, like, you have, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, whatever the number of the audience, you know what I'm saying? You have an audience that you can fucking connect with, you know what I'm saying? That you now, you know what I'm saying, have people that you can talk to and be with and go do things with and fucking hang out with. Like, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Even within, supporters, you know what I'm saying? Y'all now have people, you know what I'm saying? Like, sure, if you did, you did it, this, that, you know what I'm saying? But there's now new people, you know what I'm saying, that you can meet, that you can hang out with, talk to, this, and that, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? The fucking community. Like, I don't, but, y'all allow the odd dynamic that's been pre-constructed of a celebrity and a fan, and this is how it's supposed to be, and it's not supposed to be like this, and like, nah, bro. Like, nah. Fuck that. Like, these are humans, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's a fucking human, and it's like, you know what I'm saying? We want to connect. We gotta connect. We on this fucking praising bullshit. Like, fuck that. Shame natural bodies, shame people who get their bodies done. How about stop shaming because you won't shame bodies that get you horny? Shame natural bodies, shame people who get their bodies done. How about stop shaming because you won't shame bodies that get you horny? You know what I'm saying? Listen. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can't be picking and choosing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, being rude, disrespectful for what? You know what I'm saying? For what? That ain't your... that ain't your type? You know what I'm saying? That ain't what you fucking with? You know what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, within a certain extent, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you know, as we talked about, just because that's not your type, you know what I'm saying, don't mean that they not beautiful. You know what I'm saying? They know that just because you not, they know just because that they not, that you not they type. They know that just because that themselves is not your type, that they're beautiful. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that's like, yeah, stop shaming, stop being hateful, stop foundationally, just, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's the thing, you know, how people be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, motherfuckers who just go like, oh, but this time it's okay to bully them. Or, you know, sometimes bullying is okay. Or this and that. You know what I'm saying? It's a similar thing with, you know what I'm saying, they don't shame natural bodies, but, you know what I'm saying, they shame people who get their bodies done, or this and that. And it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, I mean, why don't you shame natural bodies? You know what I'm saying? Why don't you can't go, hey, you shouldn't shame natural bodies. Foundational shame, situational, natural, and then go and shame a person, you know what I'm saying, who got some work done on their body. Foundational shame, situational, body work done on body. Just talked about in a note. Hey, don't do that. Then you go do it. The fuck are you talking about, nigga? Shut the fuck up. Because at this point, it's like, you saying, hey, don't go do that. Why should they listen to you? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why we are where we are. Because it's like, they like, nigga, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? You over here shaming them. What? I'm over here shaming them. What? We both shaming. Why you trying to check me and you shaming too, nigga? You know what I'm saying? And that's like the what the fuck. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? It's different when, you know what I'm saying, it's like this person over here not shaming at all. You know what I'm saying? They like, hey, you know what I'm saying, don't be doing that. You know what I'm saying? Sure, they can still be like, fuck you, this and that. But as far as this person's lifestyle and they action, you know what I'm saying, they not on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then if everybody who's saying, hey, no, they not all on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, and it goes into a, you know what I'm saying, that person just kind of on their own type shit. You know what I'm saying? People keep telling them type shit. You know what I'm saying? They seeing that people are, you know, leading by this certain example and that are able to do it, and that, you know what I'm saying, still going along with life, and that, you know what I'm saying, that it's okay to not shame people. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, but, you know, that's the thing. You know, we got people saying, hey, you can't do this, and then they doing it, and it's like, you know, what gives you the right? People stage shit to get views, relevancy, and y'all will believe it and give them what they want. Why? Like, it's different if they say, hey, it's entertainment, and own that shit. Like, I don't know why it's cool to act like it's real shit. Would be just as good or funny if y'all said it's entertainment. Like, nobody should be guessing if it's real or not. Then y'all have to say, oh, it's fake. Like, this shit isn't a fucking, like, duh, it's fake. Like, nah, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause like that's how y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know what I'm saying? Get the views and the clickbait bullshit, this and that. You know what I'm saying? Cause y'all be fronting like this shit real. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bruh. Like I say, you know what I'm saying? Like, what? You know what I'm saying? Them films that you watched that was funny as fuck, that was good as fuck. Y'all ain't know that was a film. Y'all thought this shit was real. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is just, it's just another pointless creation of a thing, a type of, you know what I'm saying, creating a type of vibe around something that's, you know, just not needed. You know what I'm saying? It's like, why create that foundation? Why, you know what I'm saying, go by that shit and, you know, stand by that shit? You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, once again, just owning your shit. You know what I'm saying? Just expressing your truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? But nah, decisions based off money. You know what I'm saying? Decisions based off fucking popularity. Like, what you on, bro? You know, and then, you know, like I said, you know, it's that prank shit. Listen. That prank shit been dead. Because y'all don't know what the fuck a prank is. Y'all don't know what a prank is. Like, you can't do some foul ass shit and say, oh, it's a prank. You fucking go up and stab somebody. Oh, it's a prank. Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? You can't do that shit. That shit is odd. Damn. Damn, no. Dude, dude. The way one person, oh, the way one person or a couple people do y'all wrong, then y'all group everybody up and be like, hate them. They all, they all, they all this way or that way. No. Damn, this hoe is. I didn't even, like, I'm just missing words. Shit, thought I went back over this shit. And be like, hate them all. They all this way or that way. No, it was just one. Just those certain people, and they were different too. Huge. You know what I'm saying? Just those certain people, and they were different too. You know what I'm saying? Just still foundationally understanding, you know what I'm saying, everybody's different. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's still those certain people who may have done the same action, you know what I'm saying, they're still different. You know what I'm saying? And if you have that foundation, then you know that just because that person that did that thing has that certain fucking shade of, you know, skin, isn't gonna mean that if this person has the same shade of skin that they gonna, you know what I'm saying, do the same shit that they do. You know what I'm saying? Just because, you know, they're labeled as a so-called, you know, man, doesn't mean that all fucking men are the same. Just because they labeled as so-called woman doesn't mean all women are the fucking same. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because, you know, they label themselves as a fucking gay doesn't mean all gays are the same. Just because they label themselves as a fucking trans doesn't mean all. Just because they label themselves as a fucking human doesn't mean all humans are the same. You know what I'm saying? You can go down the list of all these labels that y'all try to categorize people with and box them up in and stereotype them and this, and that. We're all fucking different. I don't give a fuck what you were born into, born around, I don't give a fuck what religion, what culture, I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? We all different. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with that dumbass that decided to go rob some shit. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I don't know that nigga. Do not know that nigga. Did you even ask me how I felt about that stupid ass shit? Shit, you just looked at me. Gave me in luck and say, there go that. Man, y'all motherfuckers ain't right. You stereotypical bitches. Y'all motherfuckers ain't right, man. Motherfuckers ain't right. They shot cornbread. They shot cornbread. My nigga was just trying to race home. I ain't gonna come. My nigga Cornbread was just trying to race home. He was trying to get first place. But they saw a black dude in a hoodie. They saw a darker shade in a hoodie. You know what I'm saying? And they shot my nigga Cornbread. Ooh. They told my nigga stop running. Cornbread didn't know they was talking to him. Shit, he was just racing home. Either way, bitch, like, catch up to him. The fuck, like, fuck you shooting him for? Like, what the fuck? Hey, start running. You not? Boom, boom, boom. We're gonna fucking shoot you. Fucking kill you. Cause we out of breath. Cause we can't run no more. Man, you better go hit some fucking cardio. The weak ass training y'all be doing over there. Listen, I don't know how many niggas in the academy, whatever the fuck. I'm pretty sure I can outrun 99% of them niggas. I listen, I ain't got no money, but if somebody want to put a loan, I'll put that money up. You crazy as hell. I'm outrunning 99% of them niggas. You crazy as hell. With shoes on, nigga. I take the shoes off, it's over. It's over. I take the shoes off, it's over. Boy, y'all don't even know. Y'all don't even know this shit y'all can do on y'all fucking feet. You know what I'm saying? You feel right at home. You know what I'm saying? Shit crazy. Them niggas must be trash. My nigga be playing Fortnite. They gotta be, cause I be hearing the fucking you know when you first get into the game and the bus going, it's like ain't that the sound? I don't know. I ain't played Fortnite in a long time. Fortnite. There's a way to say everything. Shit has more than one side. Saying you like muscular men for the most part. Saying you like muscular men for the most part and don't like skinny men for the most part isn't body shaming skinny men. It's expressing your interest in what you like. Huge. You know what I'm saying? And that's just, big, definitely just me talking about, that shaming shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to evaluate certain shit and not just instantly, say some bullshit like, oh, your body shaming skinny. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? Those also, those people that's not fucking helping, you know what I'm saying, that may not be shaming people, but they're going, hey, you're shaming, oh, I know, and this, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, no, you're not evaluating that shit, right? You're not seeing that shit is situational. You know what I'm saying? That shit is not foundational when somebody just goes, you know what I'm saying, I fucking like muscular men, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, you know what I'm saying, and listen. That for the most part helps, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, we got to get into that for the most part, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you don't like all muscular men. You do not. You know what I'm saying? So you saying you like all muscular men, and you know what I'm saying? It's not true to you. You know what I'm saying? And you saying you just don't like skinny men, it's not true to you. You know what I'm saying? Because I guarantee you, there is a skinny man out there that you do like. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? That also helps. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, there's a way to go about expressing your interest in this, and that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a way to do everything, it's a way to say everything, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, that's definitely huge, you know what I'm saying? Just as far as, you know, people gotta, you know, be able to evaluate shit and not just jump and try to, you know, so-called, you know, police shit, you know what I'm saying? And just wanting to, you know, call somebody out and, you know what I'm saying? Like, even if they may have said it in a certain way, you know, ask, you know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't even their intention. Like, they was just, you know what I'm saying? They wasn't even thinking about that shit that way. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, y'all also the fucking problem, you know? And like, why some people, you know what I'm saying, just also doesn't help, you know what I'm saying? But they just like, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, always complaining about something or, you know, whatever they fucking, and it's like, you know, but I don't know. That shit definitely don't help either though. See, we need to talk about what's helping and what's not. Come on. Come on. Why do y'all think we love films and books like The Hunger Games, Maze Runner, Divergent? Because they're fighting against the higher ups, going against what they're being told and not being brainwashed, standing up for themselves, changing the world, saving the world. And once again, some don't even see how we live in the movie. See how we live in the movie. And some do, but think, oh, it's just a film or book. So they like, we couldn't do that or whatever. So they just, oh, well it and keep suffering. Ooh. Man, listen. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you know, cause I feel that would just be the, you know what I'm saying? That's just the most way that I agree with, you know what I'm saying? How I say just, you know, fuck them. They want to live that life, you know, well, let's go live our life. But listen, you know what I'm saying? I'm still down for that shit. Listen, nigga, I'm still down for that shit, nigga. I will do these niggas in. I guarantee you I would do these niggas in. I do not give a fuck. I have no remorse. Listen, like I say, I don't promote the violence, this and that, but nigga, we getting violent. We is getting violent. Oh, no. Oh, shit, no. Y'all have to kill us for real then, nigga. Shit, y'all have to kill us for real then, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Shit, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we can be strategical with this shit, but like I say, nigga, shit, nigga, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro, like you know what I'm saying? I know, you know what I'm saying? I know there's so many people who fucking love fucking Hunger Games, Divergent, Maze Runner. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you seeing your fucking like your dream or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you seeing it. You know what I'm saying? Just for the people who see it and how, like, because we're actually being shown how they're, you know, literally fucking brainwashing them and lying to them and fucking trying to make them do this and that, and you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know, then we're feeling this so-called, you know, sympathy for them, and we're like, you know, we want them to, you know, fucking, you know, get out or fucking, you know, win, or, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, You know, same shit in our world, bro. Same fucking shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, they're showing us every fucking day. You know what I'm saying? How they fucking lying to us and brainwashing us and programming us. But y'all motherfuckers don't know what the fuck y'all want. You know what I'm saying? It's like y'all can't even figure out and deal with yourselves. So it's like, ugh. That shit would just be so fucking godly, bro. And like I said, nigga, I don't give a fuck. I'm still down for that shit. I'm still down for that shit, bro. It'd be the coldest shit. But like I say, you know what I'm saying? I say you gotta go do that work just on yourself because, when it get times like that and it's time for, some people to look towards, others or this and that. People they get dirty and they get greedy, they get power hungry, and then we trying to fucking fight them, and then we having to fight within our own, and it's how we're here right now. It's how we're here where we are. You know what I'm saying? Bro, y'all don't even get it. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. All right, everybody make a Twitch account. Everybody hop in the stream. Run ads. Then we go to the next one. Everybody hop in the stream. Run ads. Go to the... Y'all don't even get it, bro. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't know how much money niggas making from this shit. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. It's like, what they gonna do? What they gonna do? You know what I'm saying? What? They gonna lessen the money now? Okay, fuck you. Fuck your app. Fuck your app. What is your app without us? Huh? Well, what's your app without us? Tell me. Tell me what your app is without us. Now you ain't got no money, nigga. Now you ain't got no users on your app, nigga. Shit. You know what I'm saying? We gotta move as a unit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them niggas. Let's go to something else. Shit, somebody gonna pay us. But if we ain't getting paid, nobody getting paid. Fuck you. So we go on to the next, and then shit, if everybody, lessen the money, ain't paying up, okay, well, fuck all y'all. Y'all ain't gonna give us our bread? For sure. We got you. You ain't got no users on your app now, bitch. Make your money now. Okay? And then, then they'll want to talk. They'll want to figure shit out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not there though. Like, I don't know how people, especially ones with bigger audiences, don't realize their supporters follow them. You're their role model, which just means they pay attention to you. So if you're like, hey, that person sucks, they're like, hey, yeah, they suck. They want to agree with you, seem cool, relate, and seem cool to others. Huge. So big. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why, because so many people just want to, you know what I'm saying, just want to be these horrible fucking people. You know what I'm saying? They want to be this negative, hateful, horrible person. You know what I'm saying? So they go like, I don't want to be anybody's role model. I'm just, you know, I didn't ask for this. I don't, you know, nobody needs to look up to me. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you just aren't doing for you. You know what I'm saying? You aren't being kind. You aren't being like, what? That has nothing to do with this. What they said a role model is. That has nothing to do with these people. Look, that has nothing to do with. That has to do with you and the shit that you're doing and the work that you're not putting in towards being kind, and you know what I'm saying, or you putting in work towards being fucking hateful and rude and ugly. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, and it's like, once again, instead of firstly becoming aware of the fucking problem and actually addressing the actual problem and bringing that to the forefront so you can evaluate, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you can't evaluate shit because, you know what I'm saying, it's like you have nothing to evaluate because you won't say what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, you know, that fucker isn't working, changing, and growing. Of course. Of course. Of course. You know what I'm saying? It's like, once again, this shit isn't a mystery, you know what I'm saying? But we can't keep, you know what I'm saying, throwing that shit out there like, I didn't ask for this shit. I don't want to be nobody's role model, you know, this, and that, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then, you know what I'm saying, like I said, you know, I talked about that role model shit, you know what I'm saying? We can evaluate that shit and talk about it, you know what I'm saying, depending on your situation of how, you know what I'm saying, no, it's not this, you know, perfect shit, you know what I'm saying? Yes, you know what I'm saying, we're all humans and, you know what I'm saying, we fuck up and this, and that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, but just the shit that, you know, some of these motherfuckers be on, like, you know what I'm saying, mad to a certain extent, you know what I'm saying, just feeling what you feeling to a certain extent because you being a horrible person you are within a sense, and now people are looking at you and, you know what I'm saying, reciprocating and fucking, you know what I'm saying, allowing you to influence them, and now they're, you know what I'm saying, being, you know what I'm saying, this hateful, you know what I'm saying, person within a sense, and you're being held accountable for it. Like, you know, like, what the fuck? Songs don't have emotions. No sad songs, happy songs. Just a song. Whatever y'all feel from it is whatever. But stop trying to label those things. Everyone gets different feelings from the song for different reasons. Huge. That's so fucking big. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, and it just does no justice for anything. You know what I'm saying? It does no justice for you by putting a certain, you know, emotion on it, you know what I'm saying? And then what? When you listen to this so-called happy playlist and you don't so-called feel happy, now what? You know what I'm saying? Now, oh my God, you know, this isn't making me feel happy, you know what I'm saying? Now I feel like shit, and you know what I'm saying? Like, why put that pressure on yourself? Why act like, you know what I'm saying, you know, you could just give, you know what I'm saying, this certain power to this song and it can control you in a certain sense in that way, you know what I'm saying, just all the time, and you know what I'm saying, shit like that. And why, you know, do sad song, happy song type shit and act like it's an absolute thing for every fucking body. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do that? You know what I'm saying? Because somebody can listen to your so sad song and not feel so sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, just, you know, if you want to describe, you know, a feeling you got from a fucking song, cool. But let's not, you know, act like there's sad songs and shit like that. Like, nah, bro. It's a fucking song. It's a fucking song. You know what I'm saying? Sure, you know what I'm saying, that you know, musician could be trying to relay a message, you know what I'm saying, trying to make you feel a certain thing, you know, but it's just like they were expressing what they were expressing, and they may have had certain emotions while expressing it, you know what I'm saying, and you're listening to it, you know what I'm saying, and maybe catching on what they were trying to express, you know what I'm saying, but it's like you feeling you know what I'm saying, different emotions, you know what I'm saying? And even if it's so-called same one with a so-called label, you know what I'm saying, you're definitely feeling it differently and this and that. So it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't agree with it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's just another thing that was, you know, created and everybody just like, oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? This is the okay thing to say. This is the, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, we gotta evaluate shit, bro. We can't just keep on, you know, somebody creating this shit and then, you know, majority started saying or this and that, and then we just, you know, so-called normalize it, and it's just like, oh, well, yeah, that's okay, you know what I'm saying? People have been saying this for the longest time, and this and that, and that's how the dumbass Bible got written. That's how this dumbass, all this history shit they telling us. That's how, like, bro, this motherfucker, I don't know. I do not know. I don't give a fuck about these past stories. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, this bullshit, 2 + 2. I don't, like, listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen. Like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? This dumbass so-called facts that y'all say are facts. I don't know. You know, who created those fucking facts? Humans, so fuck you. You want to call it a fact, you know, fuck this science shit. Who created science? Humans. So listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, listen, just because, you know, we, you know, label them as a scientist and say that this is science and this is the fact, like, listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, sure, you know, within shit, that is what is within a certain sense of what we've created to make sense of that what is, but what is it really? You know, like, listen, you know what I'm saying? Like, we do so much of this one person creating, saying something, doing something, then the majority catches on, picks up with it, and then now it's just that's just the story. That's just what it is. It's just a fact. It's just fucking 4. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, bitch, 2 + 2 is 9. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro. Like, we can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, we can't keep doing that shit. And they shouldn't fucking brainwash us and force that shit down on us like they fucking do. Oh, you gotta go to school. Like, what? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And feed us this fucking information. Like, what type of bullshit is that? Like, that shit is fucking insane. You know what I'm saying? Feed us that type of shit and say this is fact and say this is how it was during this time and this is the history of this and it. What the fuck are you talking about, bruh? Bruh? Like, what is going on right now? I don't know. I find that shit so odd, bro. I really find that shit so odd. So-called dressing like a whore. There's no such thing. And even if you felt that is your own opinion on it. No absolute thing of what a whore is, because somebody who may actually be a so-called whore could wear something completely different than what you think. I mean, how many whores do you know or have seen? Like, come on with that shit, big. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I really be saying. I be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how many whores you done came across? Itty-bitty whore. Itty-bitty whore. Like, how many whores you done came across? You know what I'm saying? That you could make this, you know, this great assumption. You're great. What my nigga Tigger said, you're great. Frosted Flakes, you're great. I don't know. It was a great? I guess it was great, right? I don't know. What was I talking about? yeah, like how many whores you didn't came in encounter with that you dialed up this graph and can now group them all together and can now make this so-called stereotype and can see somebody wearing this so-called thing or this and that and say they're dressing like a whore. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? How can you dress like a whore? How can I dress like anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how that's not the logic behind this shit. How can I dress like anything? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, they go, you dress like a whore because people go and say, you know, just so naturally and, you know, and so, you know, normalize whatever, you know, oh, you're dressing like, you're dressing like a rock star. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Something that may be seen as like, you know, cool or, you know what I'm saying, this, and that. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, no, bro. Like, because like I say, you know what I'm saying, within a label of, you know, who so-called has been given that label or giving themselves a label or this, and that, it's like, you know what I'm saying, all rock stars, you know what I'm saying, so-called, you know, dresses different. You know what I'm saying? They don't all fucking dress the same. All so-called whores don't fucking dress the same. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what they got on. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shit is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, yeah, and it's like, just like, what do you, like, now what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gaining from that? You know what I'm saying? What are you helping with that? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you're dressing like a whore. Like now what? Like, you just wait for their response, and if they don't respond and they keep walking, and then it's like what? Then what? You keep going. You keep saying different stuff till you get a reaction. Then you get no reaction. They're down the street, and now what? Now what? You go and you go and tell the story to somebody, and you say, you know, yeah, I was walking, you know, and saw this, you know, person. They were, you know, wearing this, and that, and you know, they were dressed like, you know, dressed like a whore. You know, the whore didn't say nothing, but you know, I told them off. You know, like what? Like now what? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I mean, like, you know, like what? Like what is this life that you're living? What are these moments that you're having? What is happening? The fuck is going through your head? And listen, I understand we all reacted differently to this world. Let me sit down, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm here for you within a certain extent. You know what I'm saying? It takes a village. It takes a village. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen. Oh my gosh, man. That shit is wild. Y'all gotta let shit die. Like, y'all drag shit on for months with those memes and shit. Huge. Y'all gotta let shit die. Like, bro, like, I don't understand that shit. Like, sure, some shit is just iconic. You know what I'm saying? You bring it up every now and then, even though this shit is iconic. You bring it up every now and then. Like, you know what I mean? It may not even have to be iconic, but it's like, you know, it's like, obviously during that time, it was hot for hopefully the short period of time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, nowadays shit be hot and y'all just drag it for fucking months, years, decades. You fuckers, man. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, bro, bring that shit up every now and then, like, you know what I'm saying? Because then it's like, it's kind of funny. You know what I'm saying? Like, seeing it again, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, that's a classic. Or, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, ha ha ha. But it's like, again. It's like, the fuck? It's like, shut the fuck up about it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not funny anymore. I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing. Oh, man. Shitty world we live in. Man, it's crazy how they over there doing them people in Russia, man. Over there fucking, what's that shit called? The fucking Victorian, right? Nah, nigga, fucking dictatorship. Yeah. Whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck is so called under, or I mean, really, I don't think they labeled that. I don't fucking know. Regardless of what the label is, them niggas over there fucking doing they shit dirty. Like, they not treating them like they human beings, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no, like, they killing niggas, like, for fucking, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, disagreeing with them niggas. Like, they killing niggas for, like, fucking talking about certain shit. Like, they trying to control everything, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the thing, you know what I'm saying, about how, you know, you just so-called give up your power and give power to these people, and, you know what I'm saying, like, just have so much trust that they won't do these terrible things with their power. But it's like, you know, obviously, you know, within a sense, you know, we didn't put ourselves in this situation. You know what I'm saying, within, you know, to a certain extent, but, you know, but either way, you know what I'm saying, it's like, it's still fucked. You know what I'm saying? They arresting niggas. They create different laws on the fly. Like, they create laws on the fly, nigga. Like, nah, you can't say that. Nah, you can't do that. Nah, like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you know how, like, you know, I talk about, like, how, like news and, like, comedians and, like, different films and shit, like, how they let this shit slide because of, you know, how gullible we are, this is that, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, you know, I talk about that shit, and they over there, they done shut that shit down. They say you can't do this, and that, you know what I'm saying? They pulling niggas shit, they erasing niggas off the earth. Like, listen, they get niggas up out the way, you know what I'm saying? I just, you know, just compared that in a sense, because it's like, just to show how, like, you know what I'm saying, they you know what I'm saying, like, the higher ups could be, you know, and like they do, you know what I'm saying, obviously so much shit behind the scenes and this and that, you know what I'm saying, but it's like, they nipping shit right in front of niggas. Man, I don't know, man, that shit not right. That shit tough. You know, just being in such a situation where you just feel you so powerless, and you know, you can't go nowhere, and it's like, what do I do? And you know what I'm saying, it's like you a child in your fucking so-called parents' house, and you know what I'm saying, obviously, you know, you don't got no fucking money, you know what I'm saying, you ain't got nowhere to go, and you just stuck, and you just gotta deal with this shit. You know, conform in a certain extent, you know what I'm saying, like, just like, you know, do the shit they asking for so you don't get punished to a certain extent, because you're gonna get punished regardless, because they gonna, you know what I'm saying? Just by them doing the shit they do, talking the way they do, or creating shit just to punish you. Shit ain't right, man. Shit ain't right at all. Oh, man. Shit crazy. Silence is great. Mm. It's like sometimes I can like just sit in it, like, you know, for, you know, say it was the so-called longest time, and it's just like sometimes you just like feel like you just sit in it longer, but it's like, I don't know. You know, it's like in a sense, it's just, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know pure silence though, within a sense. You know, maybe if, you know, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's, you know, something that you could put, you know, over your ears and in your ears to just like, I mean, it's not like I would want silence all the time. It's not like I want to hear all, like, or, yeah, actually, you know, it's odd. We say silence, but it's like, you know, for the ones that are able to hear, I mean, do we know what silence is? You know what I'm saying? Like, silence, you know, just, you know, just about what it is. It's kind of like just more of little to no noise, more than fucking silence. Like, I mean, but you know, I don't know. I mean, yeah, they're hearing, seeing shit. This, I don't know. I'm just like, you know, once again, you know, shit not based off. I mean, not, you know, I mean, listen, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You know, I don't know if, you know, I mean, I feel like it's fine that people are deaf and blind, and you know what I'm saying. People are all different within their different ways. You know what I'm saying. And it's like obviously, you know, we were living differently, eating different shit, and this and that. You know what I'm saying. Would some humans be being born the way they've been born? I do not think so. You know what I'm saying. But you know, I don't. You know, listen. You know, I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely a discussion to be talked about, or this is and that, and definitely we want to hear from, you know, obviously their perspective and this and that. But it's like, it's like, I mean, you don't have to hear. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to see. It's like, you know, it's just some people, have this kind of want of wanting to hear, you know, and some people, get a hearing aid, which is, dope within a sense, and, they, hear certain shit that they didn't think would make a sound, or, something like that, or they, see shit that they would think made a certain sound and that doesn't, or, but it's like, a person who, is able to see now, or, you know what I'm saying? It's like, like I say, I mean, shit situational, shit depends. Because it's not saying like, why shouldn't they, be able to not hear or see? But it's like, I mean, what's the, it's like, it's just, I don't feel like there's a reason to put hearing and seeing and, these other senses or other things as this, just high thing and praisable thing and on a pedestal thing. It's like, we all different, and, we experiencing, this so-called life different. So it's like, but it's back to majority and shit like that. So it's like, back to reality. Like, I don't know. But yeah, like I said, there's so many discussions, so many talks, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, even, hearing from some people, it's like, still sometimes it could be tough because, they could be brainwashed in a certain way, or, what I'm saying, people who's communicated to them in their life has just kind of, influenced that on them, or, just kind of live their lifestyle just still in such a way of hearing and, seeing or something like that. And it's like, they kind of feel left out in a sense, or, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's crazy. Evaluate, work, change, grow. Evaluate, work, change, grow. I'm there. I'm there.